Before I start this video, I just want to thank each and every one of you for getting me to 50k. It's crazy how far I got into YouTube, and that was only possible because of you all. And I'd like to thank each and every one of you. Now we got that out of the way, let's start the Q&A. Our first question is the most liked one, and it's, what cat made outfit are you gonna face her with? I'm not sure if I'm gonna do that, if I'm gonna be honest, but if my Discord gets partnered or I hit 100k subs, I will probably do it as a face reveal. Next question comes from Crit Lying, and it's, how do you have such perfect aim? And I actually don't even have that good of aim, if I'm be honest. I have like an average Immortal Radiant aim, and I only did that by transferring my CB aim-ish over to Valorant. Like everything I knew from FPS games to Valorant. So basically CS, CB, and a bunch of other games. So I don't do any, if you're asking for my aim routine, I don't really do an aim routine anymore. I just play deathmatch. But yeah, I hope that answers your question. This question's by Brax, and he asks, what do you edit on? And I edit on Vegas Pro 17, and I'm actually editing this right now. So, and 1v1 Minecraft PvP, sure man. Sorry if you hear my AC, it's kind of hot in Cali. So this question's by Fusionite, and he asks, how on earth do you get so many montages out? If I'm gonna be honest, I just played the game, so yeah, it's kind of bad. Alright, this question's gonna clear up everything that talks about counterblocks. So Gavi4781 asks, I thought you were going back to blocking, which is counterblocks. I like Val better. Me too. Okay, so I thought Valorant content was gonna die out, so I went back to counterblocks, but then I started not enjoying it. There was too many cheaters and a bunch of other stuff in the game that I didn't really enjoy, so I just went back to making Valorant content. So no more counterblocks content. Don't see me as a counterblocks content creator anymore, even though there's counterblocks content on my videos, my channel. So yeah. This question's by Rocco, and he asks, how do you get your clips? And he asks what software. I'm guessing what software I use to clip my Valorant clips, and I use Shadowplay for NVIDIA. It comes with the driver. So if you don't have a graphics card that is a GeForce, you won't be able to use a GTX. So GTX, RTX, yeah. Alright, this question's by Maminga, and he asks, how did you Team Cringe? I don't know what that means, but he asks if I'm still in Team Cringe. I'm guessing he's asking how Team Cringe became a thing. And that's, we're still, okay. Team Cringe is not a team, despite having team in it. It's just a placeholder for, like, I guess, well, counterblocks tournaments that we did. But Team Cringe is actually literally just a friend group, and we just hang out. So don't think of us as an actual team. We're just a group of friends that just want to play games. And yeah, hope that answers your question. This question's by Lil Yusuf, and he asks, will you go in Valorant Pro League? I'm guessing he wants me to go pro. And no, I actually won't go pro, because being a professional in Valorant takes a lot of time. And I actually tried out being on a just a random pickup team with a bunch of people I met from competitive, and let's just say it didn't really go that well because most of us were demotivated and just didn't mix well. So this question's by Rudenrash Pathak. If I got that, I'm sorry if I didn't get that right. He asks, can you do your setup please? And I'll show a photo up on the screen right now, and that's what my setup currently looks like. Yeah, I just took a random photo, but yeah, that's basically what my setup is. If you want the items from the setup, please go to one of my videos that I've made before about settings and peripherals. I will link that in the description. So yeah. Alright, the next question is by Suki, and he asks, what is your favorite color and what made you play CB and Val? My favorite color is red, and what made me to play CB was because of friends, I guess. And I was already playing Roblox, and yeah, Valorant is just because it just came out, and there was literally no good FPS shooter game that was similar to CB or CS, and I actually gave it a try, and I had tons of fun. So it was just like, I don't know, I just liked the game, so I played it. This question is by Kaya, and he asks, how did you improve? I think he's pointing that to me. How did you improve and rank up over time? So I played Valorant since the beta, and I already started off Immortal, but the first rank I started off was Gold 3, and I'm pretty sure I had, I guess, a rough time. Well, not rough, but it's like not an enjoyable time playing comp. But my tips to improve over time is not caring about your rank and just improving each day, because it's better to see improvement rather than caring about a rank that doesn't even matter. Well, rank does match up with improvement, but you should just focus on improving instead of your rank. Also, you should just play deathmatch and work on your crosshair placement, your comms, and your abilities, because that matters the most. I'm seeing a lot of these comments, but V5 asks, do you have a girlfriend? And yeah, I do. She's in my Discord right now. If you want to talk to her, you can just ping her. Last question of the day is by UG Kong, and he asks, why is your name Anger? Is your name Anger? So honestly, if you want the real backstory, I searched it up on Google by searching up cool name for YouTube or something like that, like cool name for in-game or something, like a gamer tag, and it brought me up to a dictionary, and the first few names were just a bunch of A names, and then I saw Anger, and I thought Anger would be pretty cool, and I made that my username. So yeah, that's basically the backstory. And yeah, that's basically the Q&A. Sorry if your question didn't get in. There was a lot of questions that were asked, and I think there was like 300 by the end of that video where I started choosing. And yeah, again, thank you for 50k subscribers, and I hope we could reach my my long-term goal of 100k subs and the little check mark on the side. So yeah, remember to join the Discord, discord.gg/anger, and stay tuned for the next montage. Bye guys.